will be our Africans. You are not Africans. You are not Africans. We will die. We don't get to die. We don't get to die. We are here. We are here. We don't get to die. We don't get to die. We don't get to die. I'm telling you. South Africa will be out of continent. We gotta have a right.
South African police have fired tear gas, water cannon and rubber bullets to disperse rival marches by hundreds of citizens and non-nationals in the capital following looting of stores belonging to immigrants. Anti-immigrant violence has flared sporadically in South Africa against a background of near record unemployment, with foreigners being accused of taking jobs from citizens and involvement in crime. Armed police had formed a barrier between citizens and non-nationals marching in Pretoria, but the crowd became unruly, with both sides shouting at one another, prompting police to disperse the angry mobs. Many shops were destroyed in Marabstad, an area situated in the west of capital where many foreign nationals have their stores, and roads were blocked as the marchers gathered. Some of the foreigners carried rocks and sticks, saying they were ready to protect their stores. The marchers followed the looting this week of at least 20 small businesses believed to belong to Nigerian and Pakistani immigrants in an area in West Pretoria.
My country, we are in Africa.
We are standing to our defense, our self-defense, our children, our home. We ran away for location, now they come in our houses. So what do we want to do? We want to run.
Zo hier onder bij de kantoor. Kijk, zie. Hectic. Ah, daar is het daar. En dat is nog een van Susan Silly. Kijk daar, kijk daar, kijk daar. En het zag je mensen. En het zag je mensen.
Me, I'm a Zimbabwean guy. So the situation is not when they give us a tiger, they don't want it in their country. Those letters, what they give us, they must stop the Home Affairs to stop giving us papers. We are not criminals. You understand? We got documents. They are running away to stay here in town. They are staying there in the location. Now, why is today they are coming here now?
Where are you from? How they reach here?
I'm from Congo.
How they reach here? This town? Where are from? Soshanguve and Mamulegi. How they came here? Go. Today we come here because there's a lot of things that happened. In fact, our shops, our business, our properties have been destroyed in location. Now we suffer. Most of our people, even they took our stuff here, and now also they want to come and attack us here in town, of which we can't allow. And we're gonna defend ourselves to the last tooth, because if we heard that they are going to make demonstrations to come to make a memorandum to the Home Affairs, we don't have to do that. Let them come, they must go and meet the Home Affairs officials, okay. But the way they are coming is just they are coming to provoke us. They want to attack us. Of which, even as we are human beings, we're going to defend ourselves, because there's no way we can just stay like that. Because already we have lost our property in location. And now we're also here in town, we got our families here and children. So we wouldn't accept someone to come attack us like that.
Do you own businesses in town?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what businesses do you own?
Normally, the Somali community here, they're owning business like grocery shops, like hotels, the cash and card is here. They're doing that kind of business. And in those businesses, they're employing a lot of South Africans. You understand? So by saying that we are taking the country and we're taking the job, that's not true. Because we Somalis, if it's marriage, we marry our own, we got our own wives, our own children. You understand? There's no way now they say that we're taking their jobs and their wives. That's totally untrue. Although there's a certain aspect that whereby there's some immigrants who are involved with the sort of drug issue. But I would prefer the government to take action against them, because even the government itself, sometimes they are colluding with those people, because because there's no way someone is selling drugs there or is doing other activities. There is a community. The police, they must do action, they must patrol. But we won't accept as innocent people to come be unattacked. No, we will go defend ourselves.
How long have you been here?
No, I've been almost since morning. I've been here around 6 a.m. this morning.
Give me a chance, please.
No, more than 20 years. Almost since 2010.
You will take him back there. You will give him everything he has lost. You will provide him all his goods. You will also provide him security. He will open his shop and then he will start selling. That is what we want from South Africa. As a show that they mean business this time around. They did not mean business in 2008 when they lost 68 black people. What is the sin of the black man? Is it okay to kill a black man? No! Is it okay to kill one human being? No! For being successful? No! For being a black man? No! It is not okay. No. South Africa must show the way. Now we are also asking that there must be an open judicial commission set up by the Republic of South Africa to determine the immediate and remote causes of the attacks with the powers to bring criminal indictments. We expect that goodwill. Is it goodwill? Bad will. Goodwill. Is it goodwill? Bad will. Is it goodwill? Bad will. We expect that goodwill Zwelithini, be called to question. In fact, he'll be arrested and questioned for his remarks. Yes, we also ask that the African Union must monitor the multinational commission and the multinational commission to address the needs of the victims. We start like this. One, we are expecting a cooperation from the South African authorities with the Nigerian authorities as they set up a fund to which MTN, say yes. Yes. MTN, yes. MultiChoice, yes. DSTV, yes. Stanbic IBTC, yes. Standard Chartered Bank, yes. ShopRite, yes. Beautiful, successful businesses that we are proud of in Nigeria. We expect them to now contribute money to all those persons who have been shown such form of hideous xenophobia in South Africa. Yes. Because we have shown them hospitality here, they must be the first to lead the way in South Africa. Let them go back to South Africa. Thabo Mbeki, he failed to teach his people how to be grateful. We fed him here, we sent him to school, we paid his school fees. He graduated, he became president, and then failed to teach his people how to show gratitude. We paid for the South African liberation. Our parents had monies deducted from their salaries to fund ANC. We sang songs, Majek Fashek, Sonia Kosu. We sang songs. We were happy. We associated with South African music. We were happy to be the brothers of South Africa. Is this what we get? Is this what we get? Down with xenophobia. Down with xenophobia. Say yes. Yes. Down with xenophobia. Yes. Down with xenophobia. Yes. Xenophobia is evil. And we also call that this must be the last time it happens. And as such, the United Nations must, as a matter of serious urgency, call for a special session against xenophobia. They did that against terrorism because it affected everybody. Xenophobia is worse than appetite. What did Adolf Hitler do? Or what did Peter Botha do? All these are worse than the things that Peter Botha, as the appetite president, did. So xenophobia must be resisted with everything. Lastly, we are giving the South African authorities, and indeed the authorities of this great nation, Nigeria, 21 days. Yes. Yes. 21 days. Yes. Just 21 days. Yes. To meet our demands, Honorable High Commissioner. 21 days. Failure to do so, we shall invoke the necessary legal mechanism that holds the political world together, from ECOWAS to the United Nations. We shall invoke all the legal mechanisms and bring South Africa to justice. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, Honorable Commissioner. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.